Well, I bought a couple of replacement turn signals, and I saw on Amazon, I bought it off Amazon, I checked Amexata, found what I wanted and checked Amazon. This turn signal over here gave out of me the other day, which would be my left hand one. And I got it to go, but it was a struggle with these. So, and I see a lot of people have comments that they don't work right out of the box, and this right hand one did not, and I had to rewire it. So I just thought I'd make a little video and maybe help somebody out. Turn signal replacement, replacing both sides. I don't know if the bulbs are original, but the fixture sure is. And it's a 1980 CJ7. You can see there's been a lot of water in here. And I put a clear bulb in because I did not have an amber bulb when this failed. So I pull that apart. And then I get this CRC from Napa electronic cleaner. It dries real quick. One thing I found the other day was this surface around here, the bulb needs to be grounded to that, the whole fixture. So I found on the other side that these screws that came with it were too big. I'll save them, but I'm going to use the original screws. And then what I found on the other side was that this red wire needs to be, that these two wires need to be reversed. But I'm not going to do that right away. I'm going to test it first to make sure. The one thing you want to note is the spade has to go in there. It goes on this side of it, over on, and then it has to go underneath this one. So I make sure that those will do that. This one here looks a little high. Push it down just a touch. This one, bottom one, looks fine. Don't push it together too tight yet, because they're kind of tough to get apart. So you can see the bulb is on. This wire here is running back to my battery. I got a jumper to the ground, and it's not blinking. This wire simulates it being grounded to the frame, to the body. So I'm going to pull these wires out, and you'll see this goes just a touch dimmer. You see it just brightens up just a touch, but it needs to blink. I got the blinker on. That's why the light is lit up. Wiggle that apart. And then I'm going to use my tester to remove these spade terminals. Got a little tab that you need to push down with something sharp. A lot of times what I do is just get my hand back here and tug on it. See if I can get it. Comes out like that. You can get this point down in there's a little slot. Kind of feel it go in. And it pulls out. So what I'm going to do before I put it together, just slide them in a little bit. So when I screw it together, when I screw to the body, it'll blink. So the red needs to be what I'm calling the top in there. And then it just slides in and locks in place. Clip, you can hear it snap. Then the black snapped in place. Once again, I'm not going to push it together until I make sure. Then on the other side I found that it's a little tough to get the last little bit pushed together. So I just went like 1/8 of an inch. Good enough. Then I found out, well, in my opinion, this pigtail here is too long. I want to make sure these don't come out. So I just took it, wrapped it up like that. Put a little zip tie on it. Make sure you get nylon zip ties. I get tie wrap zip ties. This little slot here is made to drain water, if there's any water that gets into it. Once again, I'm going to use my old screws, not the new ones. So I'm going to line everything up first. And I put there's a number on it and make sure it's at the bottom. Just my own whatever. I kind of push the screw through into the hole. Don't tighten it down all the way. This one might have to move. And you shouldn't have to fight it. Right at the beginning I was fighting it, so just want to get them snug. Don't break them off. Use a good Phillips screwdriver and we'll go see if she works. Success.